Hi everyone, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Sunday, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know where you're at in the world, but good morning, good evening. Shout out to everyone tuning in from all across the world and the United States. So thank you all for supporting my channel, The Mix. I need for you all who are digitally passing by to go ahead and smash that subscription button, and also for everyone, hit the notification bell. That way you will be in tune with all the content I drop on my channel, from videos to the community section and to all my shorts. So yeah, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment. Go ahead and go into the comment section and drop a comment. Let's engage on this topic. As you can see, what this is going to be about. Yes, and remember I said in my last video about Ralph YARL, and again, prayers up. He's at home, thank God, and recovering, and prayers up for just a continued healing in his body, mind, and spirit. I can only imagine his psyche right now, So, but prayers up to his family as well. Like I stated, this is dear to me because I have a teenage son, and I know someone commented too on this matter on my last video about Ralph being out too late. I'm not 100% sure how late it was, but to me, in my opinion, it really doesn't matter. Let me just say that it really doesn't matter. It shouldn't have happened. As parents, sometimes we allocate or delegate and give our teenagers a little bit more responsibility. You never know. He may have started driving. I don't know the dynamics or the logistics in detail behind the or if he's done this before, if the parents sent their teen son out to pick up his siblings before or make a grocery run. But I know when my son started driving, I would give him like a little honey to do, and this is my adult son now, but a little honey to do list, like, hey, go to Walmart and pick this up, or hey, just it's part of growing, it's part of learning, it's part of developing as a teen. It's not that I'm having my son take care of my responsibilities, but as a parent, we try to train a child up. So hey, yeah, go pick up your siblings. This is a responsible act. So hey, go pick up your siblings. Like, again, I don't see anything wrong with that. Even regardless of the time, I just don't see anything wrong with that. In my opinion. So it's just so happened that he went to the wrong residence, and it's unfortunate. The person, the homeowner, the white male, Andrew Lester. I think his name is Andrew Lester. I think I call him Lester Andrews or something on one of my posts, but whatever. Anyway, back to what's important. He felt threatened or whatever he stated, and then he basically tried to K Ralph. That's what he basically tried to K him. So again, I can't say or speak to why the parents did what they did in terms of sent their teenage son out to pick up his siblings, but in my opinion, I absolutely see nothing wrong with that. Again, as a parent, we train a child up. I know nowadays it's kind of weird and strange out here in this atmosphere, in this world. And so, but some people are not in tune with so many things that's going on. And like I stated too, as well, as a parent, you want to try to train your child up, and you might give them a couple responsibilities, adult-like responsibilities, just to see if they can manage that. Because when they become an adult, they're going to have to do some things similar to that themselves. They may have to go pick up a friend. They may have to be a designated driver. You just never know. You just never know. But let me go ahead and play this audio, this video. It's actually from YouTube, from KMBC9. And I'm not sure where it originated from. Oh, it looks like it did. Oh, Kansas City, MBC 9. Okay. And this is the grandson of Andrew Lester speaking out about his stance. And I think a couple family members spoke out based on what I read and kind of researched. So one family member, to my understanding, is stating that they do not believe it was racially motivated, and another family member, hence the grandson, he has a different take. So let me just play this clip. Give me a second. Okay, here we go.
I was disgusted. I thought it was terrible. Myself and my family stand with Ralph YARL in seeking justice. This is a horrible tragedy. It never should have happened.
Lester was due back in court June 1st. The Clay County prosecutor has said the shooting had a racial component, but he hasn't said why. Lester told detectives it was the teen's size that scared him at his front door at night. YARL's attorney says Ralph is 5'8", 140 pounds.
So there you have it. One of Andrew Lester's family members speaking out against what happened and standing with Ralph YARL. I'm also going to read an article, looks like from NBCnews.com. It states, grandson of man who as Ralph YARL says fear and conspiracies consume him. While family members of Andrew Lester do not believe he was explicitly motivated by race in the essence of YARL, a black teenage, they say he must be held accountable. Justice for Ralph. Justice for Ralph. Okay, the article further cites one of the grandchildren of Andrew Lester, the Kansas City homeowner who asked Ralph YARL after the black teenager had mistakenly went to the wrong home, believes police should have acted sooner to arrest his grandfather, who he said has been overtaken by conspiracy theories in recent years. And this is the grandson. I am deeply saddened by what happened. It's a tragedy, and I believe the responsible party must be held accountable. Lester's grandson, Clint Ludwig, said Thursday in a text message. And then he did an interview, obviously. And again, this article I'm reading is from NBC News. It's just some excerpts of the article. The grandson further stated, I blame KCPD for failing to act the day of. He said the Kansas City Police Department, and am glad that the backlash to their inaction has led to charges. It is not easy to see someone I was close with make such a terrible mistake, but I will apply my convictions evenly and denounce what he's done in the strongest terms. Wow. Okay, there you have it. Again, that was from NBC News online article. Andrew Lester's grandson spoke up out and against his grandfather. That is, wow. Would you all do that? Would you all speak out against your relative? This is, and this is really uncommon as far as to my understanding, unless I'm missing something. This doesn't happen often when situations like this arise and a family member come out and speak against the racially charged or racially what they feel may be racially motivated against their family member if they've done a bad act or horrific act or did something wrong that made made it to the public eye. So what are your thoughts? Drop a comment, like, share, subscribe to the mix, like, share, subscribe. What are your thoughts? And as you heard on that audio, that clip I played, it seems like the prosecutors, the Kansas City Police Department, the district attorney, it seems as if they believe there is some racial components to this behind Andrew Lester and trying to K Ralph YARL after Ralph went to his home by mistake. So as you heard, it seems like more charges may be brought forth. It could be H crime charges too. So from a federal level. So hey, I don't know. In my last video, I think I stated that I do not believe Andrew Lester will be held accountable in terms of to the highest extent of the law. If it was somebody black, so many charges would have been thrown at him. Let's just call it what it is. That's generally how the United States justice system works. Yeah, it would have been more charges. It would have been a pile on. At this point in time, I think the charges brought forth, I don't think there is any attempt M charges or any charges with having to do with trying to Ralph YARL when there, to me, in my opinion, should be. I think there are only 2 charges against Andrew Lester, and I don't know if they're felonies or not. If so, they're not high level felonies, in my opinion. It's assault and something else, but I don't think those are like high level felonies. So again, it could be more charges coming down the pipeline because pressure is on the Kansas City Police Department, the Kansas City District Attorney's Office, and people are following this closely. So I wouldn't be surprised if federal charges now, especially if the pressure is continuously put on them. And I wouldn't be surprised if federal charges will be coming down the pipeline. And that's only because people are watching this. And Ralph Yarl's attorneys are on this. They're putting the pressure, and they are, they're going to, and a lot of people socially is putting the pressure on them to do what's right. Because, again, if this was someone black, it would have been multiple charges, in my opinion. High level felony charges against the individual, said individual who felt that they were in fear for their life or protecting themselves, and they would have been arrested that night. They wouldn't have had an opportunity to sleep and this and that. So, and it's crazy because based on what I read, I believe this, white man, he basically stated something, and I'm paraphrasing. There's so many different media news reports going out here on the internet and stuff. But I believe from what I read that and what I listened to that he claims to have feared for his life because of the size of Ralph. And that's strange because, like I stated, he was given an opportunity to sleep in his home, and it's like they investigated the kid. Like, it's just, I don't know. This is like, subscribe to the mix, like, share, subscribe to my channel. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about this? This is really just wow. And I just can't believe that they basically, I'm almost certain the district attorneys, the Kansas City Police Department, they did a thorough investigation of the kid Ralph. They did a thorough investigation of him before they even thought about charging Andrew Lester. And that's just sad. It's just sad across the board. But what are your thoughts about Andrew Lester's family speaking out? Again, I read somewhere else that one family member does not think it was racially motivated. So it sounds like maybe there's probably some division within the family. But go back to my last video I did on this. Justice for Ralph. Justice for Ralph. Like, share, subscribe to the mix. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you all for supporting and tuning in to my channel. Today is Sunday. I hope you have a great Sunday. And I will be going live this evening. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.